Why did Emma Bunton leave the Spice Girls? To answer that, we first need to understand the journey of the Spice Girls. Picture the 90s, a time of grunge and dial-up internet, and the birth of one of the most iconic girl groups in history. 5 dynamic women came together to form the Spice Girls, an ensemble that would skyrocket to global fame and etch itself into pop culture history. Each member had her own unique persona, and among them was Emma Bunton, known to the world as Baby Spice. With her sweet demeanor and distinctive voice, she quickly became a fan favorite. The Spice Girls took the world by storm, selling over 100 million records, and each hit from Wannabe to Spice Up Your Life had Emma's signature touch. They were more than a band. They were a global phenomenon, culminating in a memorable performance at the London 2012 Olympic Games closing ceremony. From Wannabe to the London 2012 Olympic Games closing ceremony, Emma Bunton was a pivotal part of the Spice Girls' journey. So, when and why did Emma Bunton, our beloved Baby Spice, decide to step away from the Spice Girls? That's a question that has been on the minds of many pop culture enthusiasts. Let's rewind a bit. The Spice Girls, known for their infectious hits and vibrant personalities, have managed to maintain a strong presence in the music industry. The last time all 5 members performed together was at the London 2012 Olympic Games closing ceremony. Fast forward to just a week ago, Mel B hinted at a potential Spice Girls reunion for their 30th anniversary. The possibility of a world tour had fans buzzing with excitement. However, amidst this whirlwind of reunion talks, Emma Bunton was making waves of her own. 3 months ago, she released an orchestra rendition of the Spice Girls classic, Two Become One. Marking her first music release since 2019, she collaborated with the Budapest Scoring Orchestra, giving the nostalgic track a whole new spin. This move was seen by many as Bunton stepping out of her Baby Spice persona and into a new phase of her music career. Bunton hasn't been entirely silent about her decision to step away from the group. She has expressed her desire to explore different aspects of her musical talent, ones that may not necessarily align with the pop-centric image of the Spice Girls. Her orchestra rendition of Two Become One was a clear testament to this. However, her departure from the group was not without controversy. Some fans speculated that her decision to leave was due to a rift within the group. Bunton, however, has always maintained that her decision was purely personal and not a result of any discord among the members. It's also worth noting that Bunton's departure does not necessarily mean the end of the Spice Girls. Other members like Mel C and Jerry Horner have also expressed interest in reuniting the band, and a 30th anniversary world tour is still very much a possibility. Bunton's departure marked the end of an era for the Spice Girls, but the beginning of new adventures for her. As we continue to follow her journey, it's clear that Emma Bunton is carving her own path, one that is as unique and enchanting as the artist herself. What happened to Emma Bunton after she left the Spice Girls? You may ask. Well, life didn't stop for Baby Spice. In fact, she bloomed into a successful solo artist, continuing to create music and perform. She's kept the Spice Girl spirit alive in her own unique way. Take her recent performance, for instance, where she teamed up with the Budapest Scoring Orchestra to create a beautiful orchestra rendition of Two Become One. This wasn't just any cover, but a revisitation of the Spice Girls' 1996 hit, 28 years after its release. It was a nostalgic trip that had us all reminiscing about the good old days of the Spice Girls. And if you thought that was all, you're in for a surprise. Bunton recently reunited with her former bandmates to celebrate Victoria Beckham's 50th birthday. They performed their hit song Mama, proving that the Spice Girls bond is still strong. Emma Bunton might have left the Spice Girls, but she never really left the music scene. She's been busy carving out her own path while still paying homage to her Spice Girls roots. From Spice Girl to solo artist, Emma Bunton has continued to charm us with her talent and charisma. Who was Pete Harman, and what was his connection to KFC chicken, you might wonder? Born on January 16, 1919, Pete Harman was more than just a man. He was a pioneer, a visionary, a trailblazer. In the world of fast food, he was a titan. He was the first franchisee of the now world-renowned KFC chicken. That's right, without Pete Harman, the Colonel's secret recipe might not have reached every corner of the globe. Harman took a chance on a then-unknown Colonel Sanders and his finger-licking good chicken, and the rest, as they say, is history. Unfortunately, Pete Harman passed away on November 19, 2014, but his legacy didn't end there. Today, KFC chicken is a household name with thousands of outlets worldwide. Thanks to Pete Harman, the Colonel's secret recipe has become a global sensation, enjoyed by millions. So let's take a moment to remember Pete Harman, a man whose vision and entrepreneurial spirit helped shape the fast food industry. From his birth to his role in KFC's success, and even after his death, Pete Harman's legacy continues to live on through the success of KFC chicken.